So I was battling deep shame that came with just a multitude of sins and transgressions against my wife and my family, and just battling deep shame with that, and fear, and just really being alone, really not feeling like I had anybody to talk to confide in, and so really was just hoping that God would show up, at least just to give me an outlet to be able to really have friends. I didn't have anybody. I didn't have a single person that I could really have a true conversation with and about how things were going in my life. And so just hopeful for him to give me a community. So I pulled up at the retreat, and I remember thinking I was ready to go home. I had no desire to be there. I called my wife and told her that I was turning around, that I was coming home, and she told me that you can do whatever you want. She goes, but the door's locked. And so, I looked around and I saw these guys that I didn't know anybody really. I knew a couple of people, and just the fear and anxiety just welled up inside of me. And so my initial reaction was to flee. But thankfully, I stuck through it, and man, God really showed up in a powerful way that weekend for me. It was the first night that I was there. We were in a big circle of chairs, and I purposely had set my chair outside the circle. And a guy that I know, who was my mentor at the time, he came up behind me and he told me, hey, the wolves will get you when you're on the outside. And in that moment, it was like, it hit, because it kind of resonated with me. And God showed me that I was more comfortable with the wolves than with this community, because jumping into the middle meant that I would have to be vulnerable, that I would potentially, people would actually have to know me and to get to know me. And that was really scary for me, for somebody that was so deep in isolation. And so really that moment came, and then really right after that, another brother who saw me on the outside came up and told me to get up and pulled my chair into the inside of the circle, and really didn't leave my side that weekend. I didn't realize, even though I went into the weekend hoping to have an encounter with God and to form some type of community, I didn't realize how isolated I was, how alone I was, and how that we're not made to be like that. We're made to be in community, and that weekend was the weekend that God took me from isolation and into a brotherhood, more or less, that not only has made a huge impact on my life personally, but in the lives of my family, because you get to share experiences and hear how God is working in other people's lives, and you get to be poured into and pour out to other people. And that has been my story time and time again since going to this, and I get to the advice that I get, the prayers that I get, the encouragement that I get, the love that I get from the men that are in my life now, have had direct impacts on the way that I love my wife, the way that I interact with my kids, the way that I want to serve, the way that I even the intimacy that I have with the Lord. Because it's the iron sharpens iron, and we truly, the deeper that we get with each other, it's like the intimacy with Christ grows as well. This was the first time that I kind of touched my toe into the water of community, right? And so it took me a little bit of time to warm up to that. But in the immediate, it was as if God was saying, this has been here all along. And so, and I think also in the immediate, God showed me that if I will just be obedient, Like he's gonna bring the people around. He's gonna bring his presence around to get me through whatever it is that I'm going through. For any guy that is, thinking about coming, or even if they think they don't need something like this, man, I'm not trying to ask you to trust me or trust the process or even trust your gut. Like, I just trust God. Like when I tell you that obedience leads to blessing, and if this is coming across to you and this opportunity is being presented to you, I truly believe it's because God is, He wants to do something in your life and through your life. And if you'll show up, like, I'm confident that He's going to show up too. Philippians 1:6 says that I'm confident that He who began a good work in you will complete it until the day of Christ Jesus. And like, I truly believe that if He's piqued your interest in this enough to watch anything or to read anything about this, like, it means He's touched your heart on it. And so just to be obedient and trust Him.